Alright, hello everyone. I am Eric, and I'm going to be playing the Yawhg today, I guess. We're going to play as every single one of the characters, and we're going to see what kind of trouble I can get them all into. Let's get this on the... Let's get this show on the road, I should say. I was going to put in a Rebirth video today, like Binding of Isaac Rebirth. But unfortunately, the music was so loud it overdid my microphone, so I was really quiet in the background. But we're going to get started here. We're going to go to the tavern, and we are going to drink the shit of we're going to get wasted. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day while in the tavern, a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying, and everyone seems to be joining in on the violence. I could join the fray or break up the fight. Let's shut the hell out of everyone. You jump atop a table and yell a plea to the patrons to stop all the violence. The patrons ignore you and completely continue attacking one another. You go to sleep that night thinking a little less of the human race. You lose 1 charm. Well, that could have gone better. But, maybe, old Ginger Mustache over here, Mustachio, can do something good in the slums. And by good, I mean pickpocket. You spend the week performing petty theft. He might not be grabbing the money. I think he's grabbing some of that ales. I mean, you gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night you hear cheering coming from an alleyway. Peering in, you see a crowd of men cheering on dogs violently ripping each other apart. One of the men spots you and asks, "Oi! Would you like to participate in a little betting game?" I can't do accents, I'm sorry. I don't think we have the worthiness to fight them, but let's bet on some dog fights, I guess. Put down a bit of coin on the dogs, bloody brawls. You lose 1 wealth. After a night of betting, when you messes of each other, you manage to earn 1 wealth, so nothing of importance happened. You, Red, are going to go into the alchemy, not the alchemy, alky tower, and you're going to, cleanse the laboratory. I cannot speak today. This has a lot of reading, so I'm not like the best reader, but I can try. Spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. One day you hear one of the alchemists shout, "Eureka!" When you look over to see what he's done, you spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. "I figured out the antidote to death," the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret lets out a horrific noise and lumbers about slowly. Yeah, I'm not starting a zombie apocalypse, so, you smack the ferret off the counter and stomp the shit out of it until it stops twitching. The alchemist is horrified. You don't give a shit. You gain 1 physique. You're gonna go to the arena. Not the arena, the arena. We're going to bet on a fight. Spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 6 wealth! Holy crap! That's the most I've seen before! Whoa, this guy's already rich as hell! He must have been, like, betting on Bruno der Besterbar or some shit. While wandering around in the halls, you spot your former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jean, or Jackson, or whatever. Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts in the conversation. Maybe he's betting on him. "Hey, Kelly. Sorry to interrupt. We gotta leave right away if we want to make it to your mother's in time." You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? I don't know. This guy doesn't look like he'd be like the guy to get jealous. He's having a good time. Look how happy he is. So he's gonna feel happy for Kelly. You feel it's good that both of you have moved on. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, was refreshing. You gain 1 charm. They say last time it came, Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives. tore families and family members apart. But that was very long ago. I don't know, I'm trying to get good reading, okay? You're going to hunt. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. Well, I mean, maybe you should have, like... That's not very nice. You spend 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day, you hear hundreds of footsteps rumbling through the forest in your direction. It's an orc raiding party! What do? You should really, like, hide. You jump into a nearby ditch. The orcs all right past you. Good hiding. Also, I noticed that was a period and then an exclamation point. You gain 1 finesse. You're gonna go to the gardens and let's have you meditate. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring on the grass. Wear the ring, because that shit's gonna be fabulous. When placing the ring on your finger, an orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the band. Markings unravel themselves of the ring and swirl in front of you. They form what appears to be a fully armored ghost, radiating a beautiful orange light. The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. Well, I mean, you could have just said, like, thanks, or something, instead of just nodding. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything, but then again, I guess I am, because I'm talking right now. Eh, screw it, it's a commentary, I'm supposed to talk. The ring looks good on you. You gain 1 charm. That's what's good. The palace, we are going to attend a ball. Spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant! He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. You shove him back! He stumbles slightly. That was kind of lame. Do this 1 charm. Well, that guy was fake, so... let's go to the hospital and tend to patients. Spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient whose voice has been cursed or replaced with piano keys will not stop talking. All the other patients are complaining of his voice, making the hospital even more depressing. Doctors have tried convincing him to stop talking, but to no avail. I don't think we have the charm or mind. Try to decipher what he's saying. Listen to his piano keys, but can't quite work out what he's saying. The sound gets progressively sadder and sadder. It starts driving you slightly mad. You lose 1 mind. It was honest in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook. The air went. Still. Let's go to the slums, fight crime. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night, a woman walks up to you. Excuse me, miss, feeling a little lonely tonight? For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night. Fuck. But I wanna get laid. Your loss. That's fucked up. You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You are paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day, a court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? As excitedly. I will teach you everything I know for a small sum. Sure. Spend the day with the jester, practicing your juggling technique. You improve dramatically. You gain 2 finesse. You gain another 2 finesse. You happily pay the jester for his services. You lose 1 wealth. You're gonna go to the arena. You're gonna bet on a fight. Spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 3 wealth. During a match, another warrior's weapon is knocked from the grasp. You barely manage to avoid it. With a sickening crunch, it destroys the knee of a nearby bystander. Oh, jeez! But it was that guy with his like mouth open, like right. Hang on, is my my mouse isn't around. What is person like right behind him? I'm sure you see him. He accuses you of causing him harm by not stopping the flying weapon. How would you eat? He takes you to court. Of course he does. A court he does. Yo, I could pay you like $4 for wealths. You settle out of court and lose 3 wealth. You're gonna know the forest and you're gonna chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One night, the trees, you spot a group of cloaked figures all standing in a circle. They're chanting in unison. "O mighty lord of the night, master of beasts, bringer of pain and dispersion." You accidentally step on a twig, producing a loud cracking noise. They immediately stop chanting and look over in your direction. You can do it. You draw your weapon ready to fight. They all run at you, unarmed, cackling. You cut through them like butter. Butter, butter, butter joins the bowl. Each one you slay burns an insane mutterings into your mind. Use 3 Whoa! What great practice, though. You gain 3 physique. Well, Yellow's obviously gonna go meditate. You're gonna chop wood now. Spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you stumble past a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods. You sit and eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering what exactly it's doing out in the woods. Suddenly an enormous hand erupts from the punch the shit out of it, man. You punch the hand so hard that you make it appear to have shattered one of its fingers. The hand recoils back into the hedge. You try to run away faster than you ever have in your life. You gain 2 physique. No. That's our other guy. Brew potion. Spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, all the alchemists decide to take a break from work and set through a cantrip party. Alchemist waves his hand and produces a confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. And all the alchemists turn to you and see what you can come up with. You're gonna try for a complex. You have 8. Come on. Snap of your fingers. You bring a chair to life. You sit atop of it and ride it around the room. Everyone else is quite impressed. You gain 2 charm. Speaking of... no, never mind. She's fine. Go drink. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, an important drinking contest is held. Sorry, I'm not familiar with some of the words. You're going to enter and get drunk off your ass. You down pint after pint, drinking as if your life depended on it. You end up blacking out. When you come to, you find yourself at home. You don't recognize only in your underwear. Your clothes are nowhere to be found, and you seem to be the only one home. What happened? Did she have like roommates or something? Gardens, meditate, bring your mind back up. On the weekend, deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, a baker comes up to you asking for any spare change. Let's give him some money. Toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. Next night, you recognize him on a bench. He's about to eating what looks to be a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles, a toothless grin. You feel good about it. Wait, how is he gonna chew the chicken if he has no teeth? You know, maybe he has a blender on him or something. Even though there's totally blenders around these times. You gain 1 physique. You gain 1 finesse, 1 mind, 1 charm, 1 magic. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong? Or have we forgotten? Let's get you some magic, I guess. Spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, an artifactor stops for a visit, adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos that has followed everyone. Oh, one year, a spider. Alchemists around the tower go out of their way to impress you. Artifactor offering her an array of potions and elixirs. While she's living, she runs the most charming alchemist with a special trinket. The fact that she didn't choose you was a very humbling experience. You gain 1 charm. What does this guy need? I don't know why, but he looks like a strong guy, but he's not very strong. He's fast. Only cutting down trees. Gain 2 physique and yourself 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a gigantic moss-covered stone. Pulses with magical energy. What do you do? Of course you're gonna touch it. You're gonna like feel the mossiness. You lay your hand on the enormous object. Blue lines shoot from your hands, and etch designs into the stone. Begins a crack in a massive human form. It stands upright and looks down at you. Oh shit, it's a stone giant instead of the iron one. Thanks! It says in a booming voice that rustles the trees around you. Picks you up by the collar. Humans don't really have collars. Ow, that would hurt! Oh, right, he's wearing a shirt, never mind. And places you down on its shoulders. In the distance, you spot what appears to be a gigantic magical storm. Beautiful, isn't it? The Go masks. You sit on the construct shoulders for hours, admiring the beauty of the distant storm. You gain 3 magic. Damn, that guy's gonna be like super chemist when he's older or something. Alright, you're gonna go and you're gonna meditate, because you also need it in mind a little bit. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, a toothless woman approaches you. I have a small pouch of magic beans. Would you be interested in purchasing them? No, I don't want that. She walks away disappointed. There's no such thing as magic beans, you mutter to yourself. You gain 1 mind. You're gonna bet on more fights, see if you can get like $1 trillion more. You gain 2 wealth. One night on your way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. The rest of your week is uneventful. Spend the rest of the week thinking about how cool that dagger was. What a mental workout. You gain 1 mind. The final week. You're gonna bartend on your final week, giving those poor people some beer before the whole bad day. So like serving drinks at the tavern. You gain 1 wealth and tips and gain 2 charm. One day, a tavern throws an annual dart throwing competition. You're gonna enter. You sign up for the dart tournament, ready to prove your dart throwing prowess. Play a respectable game of darts and end up coming in 2nd place. You win 2 wealth and a confidence boost of 1 charm. Charming. I'm gonna go to the hospital actually and clean up. Spend the rest of the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as possible. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 wealth. One day, while letting leeches somehow escape from their containers, they start flooding into the hallway. Somebody do something, yells one of the doctors. Zap it with magic! Hadouken! You wave your hand, unleashing a wave of magic to disintegrate the leeches. Leeches all poof into dust. You save the hospital with your quick thinking. You gain 1 mind. What does she need? I don't know. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You spend 1 mind and you gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. Talking about a hey. You hear a woman whisper from a nearby thing. Hey you, she calls out, looking to make a bit of coin. No! You walk away from her, wondering just how much coin you missed out on. I don't want that vampiric shit, okay? God damn. Only placing bet on your favorite fighters. You gain 0 wealth. One day, between matches, you stumble upon one of the higher ranked fighters ingesting illegal strength potions. Please, sir, do not report me, she cries. I'll even share some of my potion with you if you keep quiet, she adds. Fuck that! You report the fighter to the arena officials. They thank you for bringing it to their attention and hand you a small sack of coins. You gain 2 wealth. The fighter is investigated and receives a lifetime ban from the arena. storm arrives in the night. By morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through. A grinder drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. Then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving? No, we're gonna find that out right now. The leader of the bunch, you know him well? No. What should she be? What needs charm and fabulous? I don't know, maybe leader is good for her. Take it upon yourself to be the leader of the bunch. You effortlessly delegate and prioritize tasks. You give a lot of pats on the back, rewarding everyone's hard work. This helps a rebuilding effort a lot. Guy. Oh, this is Chubwub. Conjurer. Take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon up large amounts of supplies. With some effort, you're summoning more than enough lumber and food for the town. This helps out the rebuilding effort a lot. What could she be? She's kind of a garbage face. A builder? Take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes fairly quickly and efficiently. This helps the rebuilding effort a lot. Now my boy, the smelter. You volunteer to smelt your now useless coins into building materials. Your former riches provide a wealth of metal for survivors to build with. This helps the survival effort immensely. You lose a lot of money in that process, though. You lose 3 wealth. You lose another 3 wealth. But in the end, it was a neutral ending. It was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home has been stripped apart, we did not let it languish. And whether we succeed or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhg will visit us again? Who knows if we can ever be ready for it? But you can't give up hope. While the town is being rebuilt, you become a leader of a hunting party. You become the town's main supplier of game, meat, and furs. You become extremely adept at killing defenseless animals. One day you spot a glowing blue fox in the woods. On seeing it, it cackles and runs off. You pursue what feels like for hours, but to no avail. Capturing the laughing blue fox becomes an obsession for you. You spend every moment thinking of its laugh, even while you sleep. Its cackle feels like it's burned into your brain. While the town is being rebuilt, you go back to meditating in the park. You spend weeks at a time sitting in one spot, trying to cross to another plane of existence. After years of attempts of self-sacrifice, you finally manage to cross over to the astral realm. You come to find the astral realm is exactly like the normal world, except everyone's eyes are slightly smaller. You don't know how to get back home. You done fucked up. With the town being rebuilt, you don your costume once more, eager to fight crime. In an odd twist of events, the Yawhg appears to have brought everyone closer together. You can't seem to find even a trace of criminal activity. You travel to the new lands in search of crime that must be punished. While the town is being rebuilt, you spend most of your time in the new arena. Although strategic betting and a bit of luck, you become extremely wealthy. You live the rest of your life comfortably, without any financial worry. Well, that's kind of boring. And that is the end. Yes, thank you, people of the maker of the game. That's the title screen that I should have started the video on. But, yeah, that was the Yawhg. I might do more just for the good ending and the neutral ending. But, that's the end. Goodbye, everybody. This was Eric, and I am now going to end the video because I can't think of a good outro. Bye!